linear methods of setting out. Here we have to derive the equations for the with respect to methods of setting out of a simple curve. First, start with the y ordinates or offsets from the long chord. It means the whatever the long chord is there, you have to take the offsets from this long chord at some distances with respect to from the center to along this side as well as this side. Then after that, whatever the offsets are here, then you have to join that one with respect to points. You will get this simple curve in the field. So how to calculate the offsets? That is the main object of the derivation. So I will explain with respect to parts of this method. R is the radius of the curve. O0 is the mid ordinate. OX is the ordinate at a distance of x from the center. T1 and T2. T1 and T2 are the two tangent points, and L is the length of the long chord. In this derivation, first I would like to start with the find out what is the formula for O0. Later, you have to derive what is the formula for OX. So here, from the triangle OT1D, OT1D, in here OT1 square, you can apply the Pythagoras theorem. OT1 square equal to T1D square plus DO square. And this OT1 means it is radius of the curve, it is R square equal to T1D D square. T1 to D. The distance of this one is L by 2, half of the chord length, that is L by 2 whole square. DO means we can write it as a CO minus of DO. CO minus of CD. Write it as, then later we have to enter with respect to values. Again L by 2 whole square plus CO means it is from here to here, it is radius, that is R, I am writing here, minus of CD. CD means what? It is O naught, that is whole square. Simplify this one, square it on the both sides. Then R minus O naught equal to square root of R square minus L by 2 whole square. Take this term this side, then applying the square root. Then simplify this one. The aim is calculation of O0. So O0 is equal to R minus of square root of R square minus L by 2 whole square. This is the formula for finding the length of the offset at 0 or midpoint of the long chord. Next we have to derive the equation, that is OX at a distance of x. What is the offset length here? Here what you have to do, take a at x distance, this is your OX, then draw a one parallel line towards along the parallel to the long chord, that is E1. Then after that join the EO, then write down this point is OF. Here we have to find out the OX. OX is nothing but EF. EF is nothing but E1D. Again we can write that this one is E1O minus of DO. So E1O means E1O in this triangle E1O. Apply the Pythagoras theorem, we will get the E1O. That is equal to square root of EO square minus of E1 whole square minus DO means what? It is CO minus of CD. Simplify this one, we will get the with respect to entering of the values. EO means what? It is the radius of the curve. E1 means what? It is the distance from here to here. It is equal to x. So I am written the x. and CO means what? It is the radius of the curve, minus CD, it is nothing but O naught, whatever the value is here. Simplify this one, we will get the OX is equal to square root of R square minus X square minus into bracket of R minus O naught. Second method, setting out of a simple curve by successive bisections of arcs or chords. So I would like to explain the procedure here. There is no derivation for this one. So procedure is, first join the T1 and T2 points. These are the two tangent points and this is your long chord. Later divide into two parts, this long chord and this is your midpoint. After that, here you have to erect a one perpendicular line at some length. Then you have to find out the length of this perpendicular line by using the mid-ordinate formula. This is the formula. Later, after joining up this one, just join the T1 to C point and T2 to C point. Again, we are getting these are the two chords for this arc. Next, again we have to divide the two parts of this chord, length of the chord. Again we have to erect a perpendicular at some length. So whatever the length is calculated by this formula. Then again join the T1 to respect to C1 point to C1. Again divide into in this chord, divide the two parts, erect a perpendicular line. Then later that same procedure you have to continue the all over side of this one. Later you have to join all the points, you will get the simple curve. This is the method of a successive bisections of arcs or chords. Third method, offsets from the tangent. It means the whatever offsets are there, these are taken from this tangent. This method is only used in the condition of the deflection angle and the radius of curvature are both small. In this case, there are two main methods. One is radial offsets and second one is perpendicular offsets. Radial offsets means the whatever the offsets you have marked on the ground, this is exactly over along the radius of the curve. But coming to the perpendicular offsets, here the whatever the offset is marked from the tangent, it is perpendicular to the tangent line and also it is not parallel to or along the radius of the curve. That is the main difference between the radial and perpendicular offsets. Now we have to aim is you have to find out what is the offset distance at a x distance from the T1 point. At 1 meter, what is the offset? At 10 meter, what is the offset? At 20 meter, what is the offset here? Like that. Next, we derive the formula for the offset distance at x. This is the radial offsets. This is the diagram. Here, OX is radial offset D to E at a distance of x from the tangent point. T1 D is the x. From triangle T1 OD, T1 OD, we can apply the Pythagoras theorem here. DO square equal to T1 O square plus T1 D square. Instead of writing the TO, we can write it as a DE plus E. That is equal to same as it is here. Fill up with respect to values. DE means what? It is OX. EO means what? It is radius of the curve. T1O means it is again radius of the curve. T1D is the horizontal x distance along the tangent line. Fill up all the values. So after simplification of this equation, we will get the OX is equal to square root of r square plus x square minus of r. So by using this one, we have to calculate what is the offset at a with respect to x distance. Second one, perpendicular offsets. Here D is the OX at a perpendicular from the tangent, and T1D is the distance along the tangent, and draw the E1 parallel to the tangent. Here we have to draw one parallel to line from this tangent to this line, that is E1. Then mark it as this part is E1. From the triangle E1O, we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem. So EO square equal to E1O square plus E1E square. I can write like this: E1O square is equal to EO square minus E1E square. Again, we can write it as a E1O. We can write it as a T1O minus T1E1 whole square. That is equal to, as shown in above. Then T1O means it is the radius of the curve. T1E1 means it is exactly equal to OX. That is equal to EO means it is the radius of curve, and E1E means it is x distance. Put up all the values like this. Then after that, simplifying this equation to find out the OX. Therefore, OX is equal to R minus square root of R square minus x square. This is the formula for finding the offset at a distance of x in perpendicular from the tangent.